My biggest thing is you draft this man in the first round. He ain't played much. He about 300 pounds, and I'm just trying to be nice. Um, and
I
on
know
top
where
of
you
that,
going,
like
man.
he's supposed to be the next so-called LeBron,
Oh gosh.
the next so-called chosen one. I don't know. My thing is I don't know what to say about him at this point.
Man.
So Zion, I love your spirit, I love your heart, all that stuff, but you been acting real suspect right now. So I don't know what his future is for, where it's going moving forward. So what you think, Marty?
Man. Number one draft pick, number one expectations.
Hmm.
All these people rush to buy season tickets because of one man named Zion.
Facts.
People couldn't wait for the season to get started because of one man named Zion.
Hmm.
Media press coverage everywhere in New Orleans because of one man named Zion. Lined up everywhere around Smoothie King Arena because of one man named Zion. All this hype,
For what?
like you said, man, for what? We haven't seen anything. We haven't seen what we needed to see from him because he is so injury prone.
Definitely.
I think it happened, man, ever since the broken shoe, man. Ever since that shoe broke, his career has been broke. That's all I can say, man.
But one thing that I've heard, rumors wise, is that he trying to go to the Knicks.
Oh my gosh,
He trying to get out of there.
man.
And I don't know if it's true or not. It would make sense, but no. And another thing I didn't like was they got C.J. McCollum. They just picked him up in a trade. Him and B.I. went off. And this is the team that beat the Lakers by 28 with them two.
Oh
So
yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, like, CJ had 35, BI had 28, just straight balling. So why would you want to not greet or even communicate with CJ McCullough while he is a new member of your team? And CJ had to reach out to you and ain't even really got no response. But CJ is still defending you because he's your teammate.
And
That's messed up.
it is messed up.
It's something called class and respect. That's like a
Definitely.
person going on a job. He a new person. Your supervisor know you got a department full of 20 people, and y'all all work hand in hand. He don't even think to go around to introduce you to everybody else.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be the first person that you call, say, oh, where I need to meet and what building I need to go to, or where my office is going to be at. And he just decides not to help you with nothing.
Ridiculous.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah.
So Zion, I understand that you're young, but you got to be more respectful to the situation and be a man about it. Honestly, JJ Redick, I remember he was on First Take with Stephen A. Loudmouth. Yeah. But he was on First Take and he spoke about Zion, not nothing disrespectful. He said, look, he's very passive. He's not a leader-ish. He don't have a leader mentality as far as being communicating, taking everything full force. He's more of a reserved kind of guy, just laid back, chill, and keep to himself. He's not very open about a lot of things. So that's a problem that I saw with that because I would feel some type of way because look, I know Zion is the truth. You the box office.
Oh yeah.
Bi that dude too. Don't get him twisted, but you box office. So anybody would be like, oh man, I'm glad you're on my team. It'll be something simple, but you got to do better.
Yeah.
Got to do better.
Man, you the franchise, man.
Right.
Franchise.
Supposedly.
Supposedly. Allegedly.
Definitely allegedly. Cause man, I don't get it.
Man.
So But hopefully Zion gets healthy. I do want you to be healthy. I hope you keep you in shape. And please get you a chef. I'm begging you.
Most definitely.
You know, you got enough money to pay somebody. Even if it ain't top notch, it's somebody that, you know, you can deal with. Or get on keto or something.
Something.
So, but off the NBA tip, let's go on, focus on a little bit of NFL. You know, even though they in the offseason, there's some major stuff that's going on.
Oh, yeah, man.
These quarterback moves are essential.
Yes.
This might change the frame of everything. So, we already know about Aaron Rodgers. But there are 3 players, actually maybe 4, that you need to look out for. 1, of course, Aaron Rodgers, future with the Green Bay Packers. We don't know. Honestly, he's been subliminally giving farewells to the team. And the team also decided, Marty, they're going to take him and Devontae out of the promo video.
Oh, wow.
And promote the Packers without that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, to me, it's just like it's so much hype. You know, it's just like when LeBron was about to go to the Heat, you know, it's like he took all that time and tried to create all that drama, you know, knowing what he was already going to do, you know.
Right.
These guys, for the most part, they already know what they're going to do, but it's like they want that media attention, you know. Aaron Rodgers, I really don't see him sticking with Green Bay. I just don't see it happening. But just tell us what's going on, you know. Let the team know what's going on. Too much hype, man. Come on.
And in other news, number 2, Kyler Murray having some issues with the Arizona Cardinals. And now all of a sudden it's time for my boy Kyle Murray to get his money, and his contract about to be up soon. Now all of a sudden you saying he's not this, and coming up with all type of scenarios and excuses to say he's not always committed to the team. All these things that don't have nothing to do with when you're looking at his record and what he's done, especially being undersized, he's dominating. So honestly, I don't know if he's gonna leave or he's gonna stay.
Man, that's a tough one, man. The guy, he can ball.
He's a baller.
He's a baller, but I mean, with situations like that, it's kind of up and down, especially when you're not the size, you know, that most people would consider that a quarterback should be.
Right.
A franchise quarterback should be. So, I mean, I feel like Arizona would be losing if they don't pay the man.
Most definitely. I agree with that.
Because they did have a pretty good season, but at the same time, I mean, these owners are going to do what they want to do. So, yeah.
Well, hopefully both sides get what they want. Now, this third one. Ooh, Jesus. This third one. Deshaun Watson.
Oh.
He remains in a limbo due to 22 sexual misconduct lawsuits brought to him.
Man,
that's a lot.
The massage parlor king.
Right. But my thing is, what's crazy about it, all this stuff comes out when he wants to leave.
That's true, man. I thought about that too, man.
Very ironic.
I really thought about that too.
You know, and my thing is, I think a lot of them he probably did do some things with, but I don't believe it's sexual misconduct. My thing is, if you're going or you got somebody that's going to massage you, majority of the time they're not going to have much on, because you have to actually get to those areas where he has pain. It can be shoulders, wherever. So the thing is that I think he messed up by having all these different women coming in.
Definitely.
And just making a post, oh, I need a massage therapist or something. No, get you 1 or 2 that you consistently go with and go from there. Yeah. When you open the pool to all these other people, you cause yourself to be in harm.
That's right.
So that's kind of on you a little bit on that, Deshaun.
It's crazy, man. Deshaun, he was playing lights out. All this comes up right when he's about to leave. And I really thought about this too, because the NFL, they have FBI investigators. They know where these guys are at all times,
Yeah.
So I feel like if it was something major, something would be done right now. He wouldn't still just be hanging in limbo right now. We would know something for a fact,
Right.
and that would have happened during this past season.
Most definitely.
So there's just so much to this that just still doesn't seem right. It still doesn't sit right with me.
I agree, man. It just something ain't awful with this.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. He shouldn't put
man.
himself in that situation.
True.
And last but not least, my boy Russell Wilson.
Oh, man.
From Seattle
Russ.
Seahawks.
Russ.
Man, this move is going to be major. I heard rumors about him possibly going to the Saints. I can see that. But at the same time, it's time for him to get out of Seattle. He ain't got no weapons. He ain't got no defense no more. And he has to do way too much. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter the amount of money that he's getting paid for it. And let's just keep it real. I know Sierra want to leave Seattle to go anywhere else.
Yeah.
Because, she a star. She don't want to be in Seattle, But at the same time, we just will see what happens.
Oh, man, that would be a major move when you say New Orleans, man.
We got
I start thinking about my Cowboys, man. And I start thinking about how big that game would be. Cowboys versus Saints.
Back versus
if the Saints
Russell.
had Russell Wilson.
Ooh.
Man, I just feel like because of some of the weapons that the Saints have,
yes,
it would definitely be a contender. Definitely be a contender, man.
And my thing though, Jameis ain't bad at all.
No, he's
we
not.
were 5-2 prior to him getting hurt. He played excellent.
He did.
So honestly, we don't need nobody. But I just seen him on, I think, Twitter. This man is working like he actually working out, doing foot drills. Man,
Jameis
like he is not hurt.
Jameis was amazing with the Saints, man. He was amazing, man.
Man.
I know what happened with Tampa Bay and all that, man. But this guy definitely redeemed himself with the Saints,
Yes,
sometimes that change matters. Sometimes that
change the scenery.
Yeah, sometimes it matters, man. The team chemistry, man, it matters too, And when you would see him after the games, how he was celebrating, how he was dancing, it was just a whole different vibe than what he had when he was in Tampa Bay. So shout out to Jameis.
Shout out to my boy James.
Hit us up, man. Come on the show, man.
Please, man.
Yeah.
Speak your truth.
Yeah.
So, we done hit all these major quarterbacks, these quarterback moves that will be made, but we don't know where. So, we're going to continue to be watching just like you're going to be watching.
Oh, yeah.
But as we get to the idea of mental health, this is something that we have to ask ourselves. What really happens when we are assigned the wrong therapist to help us get through our problems? What really happens?
Oh, wow. When I think about that, man, it's like just like a doctor, basically. You can go to one physician. They may not be able to give you a diagnosis. They may give you a bad diagnosis. And you have to find someone that can actually help you.
Right.
You can go to a therapist. They may not be able to help you properly. So you got to move on to the next one. You got to find someone that can help you find the problems that you're having, help you through the problems that you're having, and that can give you the answers that you need, because there's some doctors out there and they just gonna take your money. Let me just put it like that.
Right.
Whether they're helping you or not, you can keep saying, well, this is still hurting. This still doesn't feel right. Well, just do this, just do that, just do that. And if that still doesn't work, then you have to find you another physician. Again, I mean, that's the same way with a counselor or a therapist, if they keep telling you, hey, I have a list of books for you to read, these books aren't helping.
Nope.
I'm still having the same problem. You have to move on, and you have to find a counselor that will hear you out, that will provide the necessary help that you need.
Most definitely, Marty.
Oh, yeah.
My thing is comfortability.
Yeah.
Because you're giving off something that is very personal and precious to you.
Yeah.
So you want to be comfortable with whoever you're working with. But if financially you can't afford the one that you want, you may have to deviate and find another alternative.
Oh, yeah.
But at the same time, there might be an opportunity where they can assign you to somebody else if things just ain't working out. So continue to get your money's worth, but even if you do end up with somebody that's wrong as far as the mental health side and therapy, don't give up on it. Don't say this the end all be all just because of a situation that you're struggling with or you had a bad experience with a therapist. So always keep that in mind. So it's all about growth, it's all about changing, it's all about development. So when we focus on these things, we can be a better version of ourselves.
Definitely.
And be whole. Because honestly, even if you are with a person and you're going through hell with your emotions and even with your mental health, you're going to be a toxic individual for that person.
Yeah.
And that might be the person that you need, but you want to allow yourself to be vulnerable enough to a person that don't have a dog in the fight, that can pull out things and help cultivate something so that you can be a better person to the next person that you even with. You can go with relationships, friendships, it don't matter what it is.
That's true.
Just make sure you're not that toxic person.
Yeah. And another thing too, look for and do your research on free resources. There's free help out there.
Yes.
There's help that's out there based on your income. Some employers even have to where you can get so many free sessions of counseling.
Right.
So do your research, do your homework before you just start throwing money out there.
Preach. Yeah. Now that we have gotten through our little therapy and talked about all these good topics, first and foremost, I would like to thank you for tuning in to Real Raw and Rational podcast.
Appreciate you.
We always gonna be raw and uncut and right to the point
all the time.
But remember this: please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Also, select that notification bell and hit all so you will not miss one of our bangers. So this is part 2 of the first session. So we want to break it up a little bit, do something a little different. But just make sure that you tune in to our next video with your boy Smooth Blades.
It's Marty Mar.